Question 11. A startup wants to set up its IT infrastructure on AWS Cloud. The CTO would like to get an estimate of the monthly AWS bill based on the AWS services that the startup wants to use. As a cloud practitioner, which AWS service would you suggest for this use case? Option: AWS Cost Explorer. Option: AWS Pricing Calculator. Option: AWS Budgets. Option: AWS Cost and Usage Report, AWS CUR. Hence correct answer is Option: AWS Pricing Calculator. Question 12. Which of the following is a benefit of using AWS managed services such as Amazon Relational Database Service, Amazon RDS? Option: the customer needs to manage database backups. Option: the customer needs to patch the underlying OS. Option: there is no need to optimize database instance type and size. Option: the performance of AWS managed Amazon Relational Database Service, Amazon RDS, instance is better than a customer managed database instance. Hence correct answer is Option: the performance of AWS managed Amazon Relational Database Service, Amazon RDS, instance is better than a customer managed database instance. Question 13. A company wants to have control over creating and using its own keys for encryption on AWS services. Which of the following can be used for this use case? Option: AWS owned key. Option: AWS managed key. Option: AWS Secrets Manager. Option: Customer Managed Key, CMK. Hence correct answer is Option: Customer Managed Key, CMK. Question 14. A big data analytics company is moving its IT infrastructure from an on-premises data center to AWS Cloud. The company has some server-bound software licenses that it wants to use on AWS. As a cloud practitioner, which of the following EC2 instance types would you recommend to the company? Option: on-demand instance. Option: dedicated instance. Option: dedicated host. Option: reserved instance, RI. Hence correct answer is Option: dedicated host. Question 15. Which of the following entities applies patches to the underlying OS for Amazon Aurora? Option: the AWS customer by SSHing on the instances. Option: the AWS product team automatically. Is the correct answer Option: the AWS customer by using AWS Systems Manager. Option: the AWS support after receiving a request from the customer. Hence correct answer is Option: the AWS product team automatically. Question 16. A startup wants to provision an EC2 instance for the lowest possible cost for a long-term duration, but needs to make sure that the instance would never be interrupted. As a cloud practitioner, which of the following options would you recommend? Option: EC2 dedicated host. Option: EC2 on-demand instance. Option: EC2 reserved instance, RI. Option: EC2 spot instance. Hence correct answer is Option: EC2 reserved instance, RI. Question 17. According to the AWS shared responsibility model, which of the following are responsibilities of AWS? Select 2. Option: replacing faulty hardware of Amazon EC2 instances. Option: creating IAM role for accessing Amazon EC2 instances. Option: enabling multi-factor authentication on AWS accounts in your organization. Option: maintaining Amazon S3 data in different availability zones to keep it durable. Option: creating S3 bucket policies for appropriate user access. Hence correct answer is Option: replacing faulty hardware of Amazon EC2 instances. Option: maintaining Amazon S3 data in different availability zones to keep it durable. Question 18. Which AWS service will help you receive alerts when the reservation utilization falls below the defined threshold? Option: AWS Budgets. Option: AWS Trusted Advisor. Option: AWS CloudTrail. Option: AWS Pricing Calculator. Hence correct answer is option: AWS Budgets. Question 19. Which of the following Amazon S3 storage classes takes the most time to retrieve data, also known as first byte latency? Option: Amazon S3 Intelligent Tiering. Option: Amazon S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval. Option: Amazon S3 Standard. Option: Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive. Hence correct answer is option: Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive. Question 20. A unicorn startup is building an analytics application with support for a speech-based interface. The application will accept speech-based input from users and then convey results via speech. As a cloud practitioner, which solution would you recommend for the given use case? Option: use Amazon Polly to convert speech to text for downstream analysis. Then use Amazon Translate to convey the text results via speech. Option: use Amazon Transcribe to convert speech to text for downstream analysis. Then use Amazon Polly to convey the text results via speech. Option: use Amazon Translate to convert speech to text for downstream analysis. Then use Amazon Polly to convey the text results via speech. Option: use Amazon Polly to convert speech to text for downstream analysis. Then use Amazon Transcribe to convey the text results via speech. Hence correct answer is option: use Amazon Transcribe to convert speech to text for downstream analysis. Then use Amazon Polly to convey the text results via speech. Is the correct answer